Retouch on. Ooh. Hmm. So you love it, but I just choose her. If you sure, that's what you deserve. Hey, cause they hit you, baby. Hi guys, make sure to like up the live as you're coming in, please. In the morning, no, I'm calling, loving you by right now. Oh boy. I hope you guys are having a happy Halloween for those that are celebrating it. Um, I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. Figured I would come live today. Just basically talking about what is going on and updating you guys also on what's going on in Jamaica. I know a lot of you probably would want to know how our house is back home. For those that don't know and they are new to the live and new to our family over here, we do have a house back home in Jamaica, and my condolences are going out to all the families that have lost their life so far. People are still recovering bodies and stuff like that. And I just pretty much just came on live to give you guys an update and on what's going on, to let you know if our place is damaged and stuff like that. And also, I'm also coming live to talk about we are possibly planning to go home as well, um to go and help. Jamaica needs help, guys. My community that we live in need help right now, and as you guys know, my husband is the jack of all trade, and right now I feel that he is also needed back home, and wherever we can give a hand, we would love to also be able to go back home and give a hand. So I'm also coming on here to see if anybody that's on the live, if you guys could find it in your heart, whether it is $5, $10, if you guys are willing to give to a good cause, to help our community back home. If you guys didn't know, we live in Westmoreland, Jamaica, and it is one of the badly affected places, along with St. Elizabeth and St. Mary and all those places. So I know a lot of people are already collecting donation for St. Elizabeth and stuff like that. But seeing that I come, and well, me and my husband, we come from Westmoreland, we were trying to see if we can get some help for our community because it's badly affected. We have a couple of deaths right now. The dead bodies are still there. I think they might have been able to maybe get rid of one, whether they had to basically cover it up. As you guys know, the storm happened a couple days ago. Listen, my heart goes out to my country. My heart goes out to my people. It's just a really hard time. It's a very sad time due to how things are going. Hi, Stacy. Happy Halloween to everybody. it's I I know it's just such a crazy time right now. You can't even think about anything else more than wanting to help others that are in need. There's a lot of people in need of shelter. There's a lot of people in need of food. My main priority is to try and help others to get food right now, because that is more important than anything, because they say a hungry man is an angry man. And when people are hungry and going days without food, water, they get a little bit delulu, and things will start happening, because obviously people are going to go into survival mode, and wherever they need to get food from, you guys know how it goes. So, I don't know if you guys have a family in Jamaica, you have friends, if you're helping, if you guys are joining with other people to help out down there, that would be greatly appreciated. Any way you guys can help, that will be greatly appreciated as well. Um, let's see. Good evening, Will found blessed. Hope you hear from your family. I'm doing something I want to go to help. Oh, you're from Santa Cruz, Elizabeth. Yeah. We listen. It was a while we haven't heard from our family. We were able to hear. Listen, I couldn't sleep for the last few days. It's just been chaotic with what's going on, but thank God I was able to hear from. I still haven't heard from one of my brothers. But I was able to hear from my younger brother and sister. Thank God they're alive, and my nephews them down there are doing well. I haven't heard from all of my family members, but the ones that we've heard from, they're doing well. Um, I have family members. I guess there's places that have been destroyed. Some people are left without house. Um, you have people that literally don't have a roof. You have people that literally don't have a house. They have nothing to go home to. Their home is gone. Even their important documents, everything is gone. So yes. Um, yes, we can get tissues and medicine. Um, So right now I'm just trying to find out if anybody else is going down, what are their plans, and if you guys would like to donate to my community, I have a PayPal that I can put up. You guys can get a hold of me. I could also send out my number. You could get a hold of me by email as well. It's my email, I think, is in my description, so you could also get a hold of me that way. Yeah, it's just really sad what is going on. There's help needed everywhere, from the schools to the hospitals to even the churches. But my main priority right now is just trying to get help for my community in Westmoreland. There's so much people, like even there's elderly, more than 50% of people, their land has been flattened because a lot of people live in board houses. A lot of the board structures are gone, zinc. But guys, well, I'm sure you guys have seen the photos on social media. You have seen how things are going. Um, Taylor, if I'm not celebrating Halloween, I don't celebrate Halloween, but we had planned to take Romario out for Halloween just so he could get the experience. We got him a Halloween costume because he loves Spider-Man, so we got him a Spider-Man cat costume. So I wanted to take my little one out. So it would be him and Rissa basically going out just to go, get that experience. So she could go with him, and me and Mario would just stay on the sidelines so he could kind of experience what it is. But right now, I don't even know. It's been raining where we are in Canada. It's been pouring rain, and the winds have been crazy. So I don't even know if we are going to be able to go out. But I will, let me see. I think I don't even, I could put my number in the chat where you guys can reach me. You can call me on that one or text me as well. Uh, Hold on. Let me find the number. You can see I don't call myself as much. I don't even know my own number. But I hope you guys that have family in Jamaica, if you have family on the island, well, I think all the tourists that were on the island have left because I know the airport is open. Um, So hopefully your loved ones, um, oh my lord, how do I find this? They change up so much. It's been so long since I've been on here. They change up so much stuff. They change up so much thing. You know what? I'm gonna use my other phone and I'm gonna see if I can text. I'll text the number in the chat. Taylor, you're in the Bronx. How's the weather in the Bronx? You guys okay? I know we're getting a little bit Canada. Well, they say like Toronto to Nova Scotia to I forgot what other parts of Canada. We're getting the a little bit of the hurricane is passing. I guess the last bit of it. So this is why we're getting the rain and the winds. And where I live, the rain, the winds from it's literally crazy. It's been crazy. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. 1 minute. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So the winds have been crazy, and I was like, it's so crazy. Like me and Mario was just having a discussion this morning. I was like, we literally live in a board house in Canada. Yeah, because these houses are not wall. They're not like cement wall like our house back home. And if we were even to have a hurricane ourselves right now, we wouldn't even have a house. It would be flattened to the ground. There would be nothing left. I was just thinking about it. I was like, the only thing is that these houses look more luxurious um because of the materials that they have here to build board houses. They look more modern, up to par compared to the ones that people have in Jamaica. If you see between the third world country and the first world country board houses, you guys see the difference. Um, sorry, let me just read the messages. I'm kind of, hello, what are they doing on this stream? What we're doing on the stream. That's no light. My sister is in Montego Bay. I don't hear from them. Yeah, my sister and brother is in Montego Bay. The only way, so the cell towers are down. The only way people are really getting a hold of anybody right now in Jamaica is if they have a Starlink and they have a generator. That's the only way. Or they have to, or unless they're in Kingston, because obviously you could see some parts of Kingston, they do have services, but in the Westmoreland and all those places, nobody has services unless they have somebody that has a Starlink where they can go and basically make a quick phone call or have some form of a signal. Hello, what are we doing on the stream? So yeah, that's what we're doing. We still produce it. So that is the problem that we are having. I am hoping that some of the bigger platforms, the people them that have the bigger Jamaican platform YouTubers that are there, hopefully they are using their platform to do good, because as much as they might be okay, their family might be okay, but a dollar here, a dollar there can help so much people. There's so much people in need right now. I did hear of a baby losing its life. There's a few people, like I said, there was a couple people I said in our community that lost their life as well. Um, yeah. So, but yeah, and Mario was able to get a hold of his siblings as well. They're doing okay. Like I said, thank God on both sides there is no life lost, but there is damage when it comes. Just seeing our community, even our church where we go to back home, the rooftop is fully gone, and it was a brand new rooftop that just went up. It looked like some of the windows are blowing out. It's just Jamaica doesn't even look like Jamaica at this moment. Jamaica does not look like Jamaica at this moment right now. So it's just crazy to see. So let me see if I can find. I will I will post the phone number that you guys can call in the comment section or the chat, and I'll also post my PayPal. Even though, like, when it comes to money and people, I'm very funny. I don't really like taking money like to do charity work because I know how people get. Um but obviously, if I am going to do something like this, it's going to be very transparent, as in where the money goes, what it's spent on, how much is spent, because I can't be bothered with people. And we hope we're able to at least do something to help. There is so much people in need right now, and this time too, it's sad that you have good-hearted people out there that's wanting to help and willing to help. Some don't have the finances to help. Some do, and they're going to help. And then you have other people that want to help, that they're trying to see if they can do a GoFundMe to help others as well. They're also trying to collect money, but then you have people that are very disgusting, that use a situation like this to basically rob and steal people, which is it's so sad. It's really sad to think about it. And I always wonder, like, when these people are thinking they're doing these things, don't they not think of their own family members? Like, if they're doing these to other people, they don't think about other people. So it's really sad, really, really sad. So I just wanted to come out and talk. Like, I know I haven't been live in a long time. I'm just trying to process basically what happened, because the last time hurricane like this touched Jamaica, the one last year was bad, but is not as bad as this, and it definitely was not a category 5. The last one that touched Jamaica like this was what, 37 years ago. 37 years ago, and that was Hurricane Gilbert, I think it was. And even that one did do a lot of damage for people back home, but it didn't do a lot of damage like this one. Because this one's a category 5. The one that happened 37 years ago in Jamaica was a category 3. And 37 years before Gilbert, there was another one that hit. So it's just really crazy to really see what's going on in my country, and just the people them that are crying out for help, that are in need, that their house is underwater. There was people that bought up food for everything that was going on, and basically there's people that run out of food now. They don't have. And I am really hoping that everybody that have a platform that is on here, whether you're watching or you know of somebody that has a platform, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all the other major platforms out there, I hope that people can come together to do their part in the best way that they can, because it says each one help one. And it would be nice that people can come out and help. We know that everybody is having hard times of their own, you know whether it's non what is it perishable food items. It Every little bit helps. As I say, there is just so much people in need. There's babies right now in need of diapers. There's so much people that lost their important papers. But like I always say, from you have life and you have your health and strength. You see, everything is vanity, and you can rebuild. A house can be rebuilt, it can be rebought, money can be remake, all of that. But your life is something that you cannot. get back. So, um, I don't know. It's just something I just wanted to come live and talk about, because it's just devastating to see so much people going through it, and people are starting to go hungry. It's a couple of days not having clean water, and that's something that people are that's really needed. Cups, like having drinkable water is something that's really needed. um so yeah, it's something that's really needed. Oh, sorry, I didn't even know I clicked on something, and now it's, hold on. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so if there's any way that you guys can actually help, I hope that the others that on here have reached out to their family member and have been able to get a hold of their family member. I know it's going to be hard to get a hold of some family member due to, listen, there's people don't even have current. There's so much people from Montego Bay like up that don't even have light right now. People are probably running out of candles, to keep the ones them that have a generator, to keep a generator running, you need gas, and that's gonna cost money. I am not sure. I'm not sure about how the ATM machines them are, if they're up and running. I'm probably sure that some of them have to be up and running. Oh, I wonder why isn't this thing working? Um, so, but boy, it's just crazy what is going on. Hi, Christy. How are you? Hope all is well. I'm just here talking about the hurricane that happened and the devastation that my community is left in Westmoreland currently. We're just looking to try and help the people them in our community. I wanted to say thank God my mom's house was is in good condition. Nothing was done to it, so I am grateful for that. I was able to hear from my siblings. Mario was able to hear from his siblings as well. They're okay. Everybody's alive. There's no death on that end. Um, and as for our house, guys, our house is okay. Thank God for that. But we have just a bit of water that got inside, but nothing too big. Nothing comparing to what others was going through. And the reason why water was able to get in our house was due to the pre-made roof that we have that's over our staircase. So that's the only thing. And because the floors are tiled in the house, so water get in. But make sure when you guys are coming into the live, please like up the live, please. That helps us out greatly. And for those that celebrate Halloween and that are going out tonight, happy Halloween. Just be safe out there, because there's a lot of craziness going on. And this time of year, this time of night, there's a lot of cray people out there. So if you're going out for Halloween and you celebrate it, just be careful as well. I am just here, just giving you guys an update. And yeah, all of our windows are still in our house. Everything, no windows blow out, anything like that. Thank God. Um, that was one of our biggest concern, worrying about our house back home, that it would have been damaged, but glory to God, it did not go damage. But I can't say the same for a lot of people in our community, down to our neighbor that live across from us. She lost her house. The roof is gone. You could literally, the windows are blown out. You could literally see right in the house, right? And um obviously it's gonna be raining sooner or later. So it's just heart. It's just, I don't even know, guys. It's just so crazy. It's just crazy. It's just been so hard just seeing like what my little country is going through, the damages that I've done. I'm still yet to hear from one of my siblings. I haven't heard from him. My older brother, that lives down there. I still haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from some of my cousins, same way. The ones that I do talk to, I haven't, like, that correspond with me, I haven't heard from them. But my other family members and friends that I know, I have heard from them. uh they're alive, but you know, people have lost the rooftop of their home, windows have blown out, doors have gone, tanks have gone, which is the water tanks. So people have lost water tanks, which is drinking water. So they are in need of drinking water right now, because you know, the rivers, everything, the spring water that we have in Jamaica, natural water, all of that is dirty. So right now people need help. Westmoreland side definitely needs help. They need help just as much as St. Elizabeth. I know, like, Black River as well. Cambridge, they say Montpella, like it's just devastating. So Seaford Town, yeah, Seaford Town is flattened. Hamity right now, Hamity Road is really bad. Right now cars can't even go through certain parts of Amity. The road is totally destroyed. You either have to be walking on, using your feet to walk, or being on a bike to get over there. So yeah, it's just devastating what's going on. So I am just here, just looking for help. That anybody that wants to help my community. And if you guys are also helping, if you want to donate, there also is the government website in Jamaica. I know they have a donation, or if you guys have family as well, try, I don't know if you guys can get a hold of them, but I hope if you guys do have family down there, they are okay. Hopefully the damages to their house is not as bad. I know I see some people right now, their whole house is flooded, the roof is gone, everything is flooded, like from, you just imagine your childhood house is just literally gone, or something that you've worked so hard for, your life saving, just literally gone in a blink of an eye. Like, all your savings is gone. You don't even know where the first dollar is gonna come right now to rebuild a house, to give you one. And my main concern, I like, is with the elderly, the people them that can't move, the ones them that don't really have loved ones around them. I think they're the ones that, they're having it as hard. So, but me and my husband would love to go home and be able to help where we can, whether it's moving debris out of the house, doing some care packages to help within the community. Because right now, I think the most important thing that the small people like myself and other people that are able to get the donations can do is to try and do care packages, to even give people meals for a couple of days, or even cook, get a few people, buy some food and able to cook, so we can feed as much people as we can feed in the community that don't have food right now, get some toiletries, uh be able to get some gas if we can, get some coal. Because, and then the people that have electrical stove, obviously they cannot cook because there's no electricity. It's not everybody that have a generator. So if we were able to get cold and stuff like that, for people that have gas stove and don't have no gas, able to even contribute some gas, and stuff like that. Ladies, sanit sanitary napkins, if we were able to be able to contribute that, some diapers, some wipes, baby food, it's stuff like that. Even maybe some blankets. Um, but I don't know. It's just so crazy, guys. Like it's just crazy just seeing what is going on back home. You know, it's almost like you're watching. When you think about it, it's like when you generally see stuff like that happening in the movies, and then for you to know that like your own family is literally in it, it's at your doorstep. It's a real different feeling. It's a real different feeling. But I hope you guys are doing okay. Okay so far. Happy Halloween to those that are celebrating Halloween. And it's just crazy, like, with what's going on right now. You know, you have Christmas coming up, and you have people that are already just stressed about the holidays coming up. People are already struggling as it is. And to go through a natural disaster like this, you know, you have some people that were already on the breaking point, and you have some people right now, they literally have nothing to live for. And I hope they don't think of it that way, because for me, I always say, from you have life, there's always something to live for. You know, from you have life, you have health and strength, God wake you up another day, you have to give thanks. You know, a lot of us as people, we get up every day, and sometimes the first things we do in the morning is just get up and we're on our phone. We get up, whether we brush our teeth or get out of bed, and a lot of us don't even get up and just say, you know, thank you, Lord, for opening my eyes this morning. Thank you for even allowing me to being able to speak, being able to see, being able to hear, for the ones them that are still able to. Just being able to be mobile, your feet are working, your hands are working. A lot of us get up and it's like we forget to give thanks. I always say, it's never you just don't give thanks when things are going good in your life. And it's not just you give a praise to God when things are going good in your bad in your life, because you have people always, they turn to God when things are bad. You're supposed to turn to God every day, no matter whether you're having a good day, a bad day. You're supposed to give thanks. And it's just sad to see that people feel like only when things are going bad, they decide that, wow, you know, there's a God, let me try and rely on him and ask for forgiveness or what it may be. But when things are going good, you're supposed to thank God regardless, when they're going good, when they're going bad. And even if things are not going the way you want it to go, you still have to give thanks, because I always say, you just know that no matter what situation you are in, there is people out there that are in worse a situation than you. Tonight you might have maybe bread and water to eat, and that's all you have. Your neighbor might not even have an ounce of water or even bread to eat or to feed their kids, but you would not know, right? So I always say, you have to give thanks for the little that you have, for the little and then for the abundance that you're about to receive. You don't know where it's coming from, but you just want to give thanks in advance that whatever is coming your way, you know. So guys, it's just a real sad situation to that our little island of Jamaica is going through right now. And the main thing that I hope from all of this, like, I literally hope that the government of Jamaica, the higher heads them in Jamaica, they distribute sorry distribute the money that they are getting from other countries. It is distribute honest and transparently. And I think in this day and age and this time, people want to be able to see transparency, where the money, how much money that was given to this community, community, what is done to the money, was hospital beds bought with the money, how much food was bought for this family, how much zinc and how much sheet of ply, how much hammer, how much nail, and this and that. I think in this day and time, we need more of a transparency when it comes to stuff like that, so people can actually see where their money is going and how people are getting help. Because a lot of times people do want to help, but people are also scared to help, because half the time, sometimes you send money and that money is not going to the right people. You know, it's already going in pockets and lined in pockets of people that are already wealthy, but because of their greed, and it's just sad, because in times like this, like I said, you have good people and you have bad people. In times like this, there's people that take advantage, that say that they want to help and they're going to help, and people send their donation money and stuff like that, and they don't help. They take the money for themselves, or they might get $1,000 US, and instead of using that whole $1,000 to help 10 families, whether it be 10,000 or even 5,000, it's still something. It still helps people. They might even give 30,000, and then they pocket the other 70,000, which is sad. So if you guys are helping, you're looking to charity to help and stuff like that, just take precaution on who you guys are choosing to send money to, donation to. But what if I don't want to help? If you don't want to help, then God go with you. You don't have to help. No, I am not from the United States. Yeah, like I said, if you don't want to help, God go with you, that is you. To each is their own. I cannot force anybody to help somebody else in another country, or a baby in another country. I can only do what I can do and my family can do to help others. So yeah, you can help, right? So Mr. Kumar, I don't know if you're a bot, but for somebody that says, because I want the help, I am poor, you have a sad face, but yet you're laughing. Uh, that's why you see on here, you cannot entertain people. So, but like I always say, people always have a saying. Well, Jamaican people always have a saying, and let me spread this out there. In life, they always say, when you dig a hole for one person, dig two. Or they say, when you dig a grave for one person, dig two. That means you dig one for yourself, and you dig, because since you're digging a hole for somebody else, make sure you dig one for yourself too. Because when you find that people are very not good-hearted people, and when people are going through stress and they're going through like heartache, they're going through losing a house, losing a spouse, not knowing where their next meal is coming from, um literally just went through a category 5 hurricane, and you're on people's live laughing. That's not funny, because the same thing that can happen to somebody you do not like, just remember, the same thing can happen to you, or your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your loved ones, the people them that you love around you. And one thing I always have to tell people is, God do not like ugly. Yeah, God don't like ugly. So when you're sitting there laughing at somebody, just know that God, he is a loving God, but he is also a vengeful God as well, right? always have to tell people that, because I don't even know what do some people today in this world. Like, I just find that more and more I sit and I realize that a lot of people in this life, they don't have no form of compassion, none whatsoever, right? I always, even me growing my kids, I always tell my kids them, put yourself in somebody's shoe. And I think a lot of people forget or don't even understand, or maybe cannot comprehend what it means to put yourself in somebody's shoe. Put yourself in somebody's shoe is like, okay, you're in Canada, you're in England, you're in America, you're in China, you're in all these first world or second world, whatever the heck they want to call it, countries, right? But the main three that people look at, you're in Canada, you're in the United States of America, and you are in the UK, right? And say people in Jamaica right now, they're going through their struggles, they're crying, the people are losing their life, and people are on the live trying to get help for people that are in need, and you're coming on somebody live and laughing. That hurricane might have hit Jamaica today, but tomorrow there might be a twister in Canada or in America. And all these houses that are made out of the same type of board and ply could tear down millions, wipe out millions of people in Canada and America tomorrow, right? So that's why I said, when people are coming on others people live and laughing about stuff and talking about like just being ridiculous, just know that they always say today for me, tomorrow for you, and it can happen to anybody. It can happen in any country. As you see, like they said, global warming, who knows? Because I am not a meteorologist or whatever you want to call it. I am not a scientist. But as you see, there's a lot going on in the world, and the world is changing, like with so much stuff happening. So I just come on here to say, like, what I have a platform. So I am trying to come on here and help the best way I know how, right? I come on here, I'm asking for help. And like they say, at times people have to put their pride aside. And I'm putting my pride aside to come and ask for help, for not for myself, not for my family, but I'm asking for people in my community, because I know people in my community, they've lost their homes, right? And the devastation in my community is really bad. There are deaths in my family. There's bodies that still have not been picked up by the quarantine. That I know they're still trying to find a way to get to people in my community. They're still trying to clear the roads. Um, and people are trapped as well. Right now, people have to be going through the nearest, as people would call it over here, corner store, or I don't know what other people call it in England and whatever, but in America, Canada, they call it corner store, convenience store. So they have them as shops. People are trying to get to the closest shop, that people don't lose, that haven't lost food, that they can get something, right? Some people right now don't even know, can't even find their bank card, because their whole house is turned upside down. They can't find their birth papers, their passport, none of their personal documents, because water has come in, flood everything along with mud. Rivers have run in people's house. People's house have literally been demolished. People have nowhere to sleep. People are going hungry, So as for me, I'm a smaller YouTuber, but I am doing what I can, my part, and I'm asking people out there for help that can help. Um, and if they know people that are going down, if they know organization, and if you guys are able to even take time off, join an organization to go down to even help with collecting the debris, just even helping to build houses. Um, if you're a handyman, and you can, then every little bit helps. And that's what I'm trying to talk and tell people over here. Every little bit helps. But I am not going to stay any longer on here. I will leave my phone number in the comments. I will pin it, and I will also leave my PayPal if people would like to help for the Westmoreland community, Hamilton and Seaford Town area, and it's also listed that in that way. Darleston, it's in that region area of Westmoreland, Cambridge, it's in that. People can help. You can reach out to me, you can email, and people as well. I would just like to say, if you have family back home that you can help, I know that everybody is going through their struggle. Even if it's a $20, a $50, uh right now it's hard to even say send credit to put on people's phones so they can make phone calls, because people can't. The services are down. We don't know how long it's going to take for them to get their services back up. Then help out. I'm sure your family would greatly appreciate it, even the ones them that you guys haven't talked to in maybe a few years. If you can get a hold of them, help where you can. If you could, like I said, if you can donate, if you don't trust people and you can go down there yourself, then do that if that's what's best for you. As well, prayers, that still helps as well. Any little thing helps, whether it be food, toiletry, like I said, anything helps. And the Jamaican government and Your Wholeness, they do have a website that you guys can donate to. You can also donate to the Shaggy Foundation. Spice, the singer Spice as well. That's another Jamaican artist. She has a foundation as well. You guys can also donate to her foundation. You can also donate to Ramesh as well, the Ramesh Foundation as well. I don't know if Auntie Donna is doing anything because she is currently in the States. So I don't know if the people them on the ground in her Planka crew is doing anything to help. So you guys can check out that, and make sure before you guys send your money or send your money to anybody, that those people are credible and they are being transparent, so you know where your money is going, what the people them is actually getting, like cooking oil, rice, flour, tin mackerel, whether it's corned beef, like, because it's canned goods that's gonna help them right now. um so you definitely want to see where your money is going and know where it's going, and maybe not necessarily who it's going to, because it's not everybody that wants to be on camera. But maybe those people would want to maybe make a video separately, like when you guys do donate, to thank you, because maybe it's not everybody want to be on social media and be out there, but you have people that do will. Once you donate to them, they will say like maybe a one or two words to say thank you for the help from the families. So if you guys can donate any way you guys can, it will be greatly appreciated as well. um yeah, and but I'm about to end my live, guys. And I just want to thank you all for watching, and thank you guys for the prayers, and thank you for the people that have reached out to ask about our house and how we're doing, and if we were able to get a hold of our family. And my prayers will be with yours and your family as well through this trying times. And yeah, we will catch you guys in another video. And happy Halloween to those that are celebrating it, and stay safe out there. Say your prayer before you go. And yeah, uh, we will talk to you guys later. Bye, William fam.